Hello everyone, it's Small Farmer 6710. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to day 16 on the big 132 model farm diorama display. Today's episode is pretty exciting in a lot of cases across the model farm, with silage going on still as it's summer, which is exciting as always. But there's also a new tractor that the contractors have bought. Without further ado guys, let's get into it. So starting here on PJs Farm, as you know, last episode they were starting on the demolition of the house, and they were taking the Komatsu PC130 off the low loader. Well, they're pretty motoring through the demolition, and at the moment, as you can see in the background, they're really getting through it, and it's all hands on deck. I'd say they're 50% through knocking down the house now. It's going well now. The Ford 7810, PJ's son, that he had done the engine in and got the 7810 back running. That's on the NC dump trailer, which I have a loan of from James and Michael Contractors there over the road. And then PJ's brother is driving the Komatsu PC130. So PJ is really grateful of his good friends around the community to lend them these machines, and no doubt PJ will give a good return for them. The Massey Ferguson 690 is also giving a hand. It may not have the biggest of trailers, but it's still helping out all the same, and you can definitely notice the difference in the work rate. The JSP 3C is parked up. It would be over there working on the other end of the house, but a bit of a breakdown occurred. That's why PJ is outside. He was driving it, and a burst seal in the hydraulic ram there, not sure which one, but he can't really continue now as there's a burst seal and the pipe is burst as well. So he's stopped now at the minute, and he's gonna call one of his friends there to see if he can repair it. So that's the story there. The Matthew Ferguson 1200 is parked up with the bread oil. Not much fertilising to be done now. They might have to get the contractor in, do a bit more spraying later in a few weeks, but other than that, there's not really much to be done around the fields and stuff like that, other than getting the combine ready, which won't be till another while, but still don't want to leave it to the last minute. There's also the silage bales, which were baled up last episode by James, I think it was, in the New Holland T7, and Mikhail. PJ, he's just so busy he didn't have time to get the bales in, but they're just sitting in the field there at the moment. At least they're wrapped anyway, so rain won't be getting in. But yeah, everything's going well on the demolition side of things anyway over here. But over the ditch, we have a bit of an unusual scene here. We have the Roberts John Deere 6930 and the Red Rock, and we have the New Holland F4 780 beside it. But we have the case harvester looks to be broken down. So I wonder what happened here. I think Robert, he was harvesting in a way. He's the harvester operator, and he was driving the case, and I think a water pump went in the harvester. It was overheated, so luckily the engine is all good. Robert noticed in time, and he knew that it was time to pack up. So luckily James and Michael was at the other end of the phone, and he called them up and said, would you be around for the evening to help us pick up the last 50 acres of silage. And James and Michael, they came in really good, and they're nearly finished this field, the last field of the day. They said they put the 6930 John Deere, as it is 50 kilometers an hour compared to all the other tractors, they're only 40, and they said they put it on the Red Rock, and it's really working a treat. It looks pretty smart as well, I must say, and there's definitely an increase in the work rate with the New Holland F4. What, like nearly over 20 years in the difference between silage harvesters here. It's immense what how the machines have came. And then the rake man, Stephen, in the New Holland 8560, he's just pulling out of the field here with the class rake here, and he's going to head back to yard, and he might start rolling the pit with one of the, I think it's Ryan on the buck rake on the JCB, so he's going to help rolling the pit, get the pit all nicely rolled, get all the air out of the grass, which is the main thing, it's what you want. So that's about it there in the silage field. All going well, not really for Robert anyway, but it's all going well in getting the silage in anyway. Over here in Finbar's farm, he has started first cut. We have PJs 590 Massey here, and Finbar said could he have a loan of it with the PZ mower. He didn't really want to put his David Brown on the mower, so he said he get a loan of PJ's Massey 590, and he's just after getting out the tractor there to take a photo of it, as he's really impressed with the outfit now, as brings back some good memories to Finbar back in the haymaking days back in the 70s or 80s. So fair play to Finbar. He's going to get this 10-acre field here and hopefully get it baled before the rain anyway. I think James or Michael will be baling it up just across the road here, so that's what's happening there now. Wish him well with the forecast. John Deere Gator is coming down the mountain, and he has the racehorse going for a walk around the mountain as well. All the sheep are happy out, and they will be coming in next week to get sheared, which will be quite exciting for them, as it's to be getting quite warm next week, so just in time. Here in James and Michael's contracting yard, as I said at the start of the video, they have a new tractor arrived. Now one tractor is leaving and another one has arrived, so now there's not a massive change in the tractors, it's just one's nicer than the other in my opinion. I'll show you what's leaving. It's the New Holland T7 210. The dealer's after picking it up, the local New Holland dealer, and he has another tractor on the low loader as well, which he must have picked up along the way. Yeah, the New Holland T7 210. As we might have said last episode, it was starting to give the wear and tear feature, like the brakes, they need to be done shortly, and it's clocking up on the hours, like it's nearly 10,000 hours, and it's just going to get costly to start repairing it. So that's why when I think James spotted this tractor on the phone, he said it'd be a good idea to trade it in. And it is a New Holland T7 210 Blue Power, which is really sweet, I must say. It has the chrome exhaust and looks awesome. This one is very clean now, has only 3,000 hours, and is exceptionally well minded. So wish him well, all the best, James and Michael there, and be no doubt be a good addition to the fleet. Goes well with the Black Power T7, I must say now, alongside it. To have two limited edition New Hollands, or special edition I shall say, the Black Power and the Blue Power. But yeah, all the rest of the machines are kind of parked up, as they're at silage at the moment. The Big M is parked up for the evening. It'll be going out in the morning there tomorrow to start knocking again. Same with the John Deere 7430, it's going out tomorrow to start stacking bales. But James and Michael have another tractor on the draw for Robert, so that's why one of them isn't there. Ford A210 is heading back with a full load back to the yard, and it probably won't need to come back, as the John Deere 6930 and Red Rock will probably get it all in. But he's heading back with the Donny silage trailer. He got a loan off James and Michael for the long draw, so that's what's happening now. Then here we have a Dietz D13006, an old farmer heading back from a bit of mowing with his Kuhn mower. Very nice outfit, I must say, heading back from a bit of mowing. So that's what's going on this side of the farm. Let's see what's happening elsewhere.
Kicking it off over here in the AD plant. As you can see, the silage pit is covered, so they got on well with that, and all covered, all first cut in. Lots of room for a second cut. Over here in the village, we have a few of the lads going into mass, and a Ford 6600, mint condition, coming into mass. It's a local basically who done up his old tractor, and here he is pulling into mass. We've a Ford Escort also pulling in. Moving into the dairy farm. Oh, we've Ian just passing by in the T6020 New Holland for the long draw. So he's absolutely ripping it down the road. There's nothing holding him back. We've the dairy herd in here. They're just eating the last of the headlands. And yeah, they're getting on well. We've the Contractors 7610 as well. John Deere with a lovely silage trailer. They got in one of the Contractors just to help out as for the long draw. And this lad's the long draw king. Over here, the David Brown wasn't much use to the long draw. A bit too far with it. Probably only going about 20k down the road, but sure, look, it's done its work in the first cut around here. As you can see, Ryan is in the JCB 416, booking up, doing some job. It's an animal on the pit. Indoor pit is some job as well. Everything else is fairly quiet on the farm. Silage is just all a go, trying to get it in. Rain was holding them off a little bit, but yeah, they don't know that there's only one trailer left so in the field, so they might be coming back with an empty trailer, wasting diesel. Here we have Way in his Fendt 724 Gen 6 and a Hitachi and a Red Rock low loader passing by, transporting a bit of plant machinery. We also have the yearlings here, and look at them. They're nearly all grown up, so hopefully they'll be in the dairy herd next season. So yeah, they're getting on well. Over here in Agrico, we have a local fencing contractor. He's in for his monthly dose of posts and mesh and different gates and stuff. So he has a lovely old fast track, which he got when he was in his prime days of fencing. But he's still milling it on. The New Holland is just pushing up a bit of the gravel there. And down in the pit, the Doosan is loading up the other Doosan. The door got fixed, and yeah, it's going well again. The road also was done last episode. It's a bit bumpy still, but it done the job for the minute. The JCB 4CX, it was just it was kind of reinforcing the bridge a bit, and it got bogged. So when the Doosan is done, he's going to have to come over and pull him out. The Volvo is just parked up there for the minute. But yeah, a lot going on in Agrico and the rest of the model farm.
So thanks everybody for watching, guys. It's been very exciting, and would like to see how the demolition goes on and the new house. Hopefully Robert gets sorted with the Case Silage harvester. A bit unfortunate as it's on the last field really, but no, the F4 came in clutch to save the day. Wish Michael and James very well with the New Holland T7 Blue Power. And the JCB 416 is doing a mighty job pushing up, I must say. Let me know, guys, what was your favourite scene in the comments below.
And thanks everybody for watching today's video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.